Okay, so you know the drill as usual. I'm just going to go in with my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer Potion all over my lid, up to my brows. Well, next up, I'm just going to take a bit of loose powder. I'm just going to dust that quickly all over my eyes just to set the primer potion. So the first color I'm going to use is from this Kylie Peach palette, which I am highly disappointed in because I don't think it's fantastic. In fact, I don't really like it. But I bought it, so I'm just going to use it. So I'm just going to use this color here right at the top, which is, I believe, Duke. That's the name of the color. It's just a very natural looking color, and I'm just going to dust this all over my lid. So it's something like my skin tone. It's a bit like Summer Silk from MAC, but as you can see, it doesn't do much for me. And I'm actually highly unhappy with the pigmentation as well. I find that the color sort of breaks up on my lid, and I don't know. I'm really disappointed in both her new palettes, so just going to put it out there. And the next shade I'm going to use is, this shade here from her palette as well, which is called Royal, I believe. Peachy. Oh, sorry. Her shades are going from this way to here. So this color was actually called Sorbet. And the next color I'm going to go with is called Peachy. And I'm going to just use this brush from Morphe. So I wanted a more intense peach color. So I went in with her other palette called Kylie's Diary, which is not that great either. And I'm going to go in with this color here called Sweet Light Candy. I think that's what it's called. Because I don't know what else it can be. Actually, I don't even know how to see the color. But if I follow this, it's actually called Sweet Light Candy. So I'm just going to use Sweet Light Candy, that's what it's called. Same thing in my crease, just below the initial color. So it's just going to intensify that peach. The next color that I'm just going to use is this color here called Loves Me Not. And I'm just going to use like a really stiff brush from Makeup Forever. This is the number 218. So the reason why I'm going in with a really stiff brush is because I want to pack on the color, and at the same time I want to blend it. So this kind of brush would actually work. Like so. And this palette doesn't have any black or like close brown shades that you can see. You would think that this color is really dark, like this one here. It's not. It's not. So I'm going to go in with my nude palette from The Balm and use the color Serious. This color here. In fact, both the palettes don't even have a highlight color. So I'm also going to go in with Sassy and what is this? Stubborn for my highlight color. Stubborn. swear these balm shadows have more pigment than Kylie shadows do. Sad, man. I had so much like hopes for this palette, especially because of the peachy shades, which, well, obviously it didn't disappoint, but the rest of the shades are just crap. And they're not cheap, so it's me even more annoyed. So I'm just blending out the edges. So, and I'm going to go in with a really strong eyeliner because the makeup looks really simple. So I'm just using the Artist of Makeup Extreme Art Liner Pen, which is like my favorite eyeliner right now. Like, I would die for this eyeliner. It's so cool. What is so cool about this eyeliner is that, you see, it has this removable thing, and you can literally take this out, which is basically the cartridge, and you can just remove the cartridge and replace it with another one. You don't have to get a brand new liquid liner, and she sells the individual cartridges and they're really cheap. So I highly recommend this pen liner, which is like amazing. Look at how precise you can get the under eye and even the over eye. I mean your liner. So it's amazing as hell. So I'm just gonna go and draw my eyeliner right now. And once that is done, I am going to use my, this is what, Milani's liquid eye in the color black, and I'm going to smudge my waterline. It's like finisher. This one. So get a really good creamy gel eyeliner pencil if you can. Or you can also use gel eyeliner. Make sure it just dries really well before you release your eye. Especially for contact lens wearers like me. You don't get the eyeliner dry, you'll just transfer to your contact lenses and it's not cool. So just really dark. Exactly how I like it. And then I am going to use this lashes from Huda Beauty in Harmony. So they are actually really cool lashes. They are actually detachable. When I say they're actually individual, like not really individual lashes, they're more like groups of lashes. So you can actually use just one piece or two pieces, or you can even stack them on. And they're really easy to use, especially for people who have a difficult time getting the band from the inner corner to the outer corner and getting it like stuck onto your eye, because often they do come out, considering the band is like not very soft. I would say most of the bands are quite thick, so they do tend to like have a hard time adhering to your actual lashes. So I think this is like a genius idea. I've used the ones from Adele, but I think these ones are much more easier to use, and they actually stay on like quite well, as you can see here. So I put a bunch on earlier. So they actually stay on pretty well. So I'm just going to use the outer corner one first. Tweezers, I'm just going to put them on the corner. Oops. And that's pretty much the lashes done. So I'm just going to fine tune my eyes a bit. So I just want a bit more black. Just going to use a bit. Here. A bit more. And just make sure it's really fully cleaned out. And I'm going to zoom this out. Okay, so for skin, I'm going to be using this new primer from Urban Decay, which is the self-adjusting primer. Basically, this is a primer with soft focus effect and has shine control. So I'm just going to use a bit here. So this primer is a bit, how do I put it, grainy. do I call it greeny? I don't know, but you can tell that you have primer on like right now. Like usually most primers really absorb quite fast into the skin. This is one of those that need a bit of time to really smooth out on the skin. It does say that it has shine control, so probably that's why it's taking a bit of time to really get this into the skin, because it's supposed to be mattifying since it has shine control. But I've used other mattifying primers like Benefits primers, and I don't think it's that difficult to actually blend it out. So this one really needs a bit of time, but you can tell that it's really matte. Like you can see my skin is all matte, and I'm not sure what's the effect that it has on the skin because I haven't really used this one, but my skin's all white now, like even before doing anything, so it's a little bit scary, I would say. So I think probably it has a brightening effect if that's what it's supposed to, because my face is all white right now. You can definitely tell there's a difference from like now and earlier on. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. And because my under eyes get really dry, so I'm going to use this Smashbox hydrating primer just under the eyes to get it a little bit moisturized at the same time. And I find that my skin likes to sort of get cracky here, so I like to use it here as well. Not cracky, cracks. My skin like cracks around here. God, my English is like horrible right now. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. If you have any other parts of your skin that's really dry, you may want to consider using this. That I'm actually quite good. So today for foundation, I'm actually going to be using a new one. Not really a new one. I've had this foundation sticks for a while now, it's just that I never really got a chance to show it on camera. So these are the Anastasia Beverly Hills sticks. I have 5 of them, as you can see. So I'm going to be using the color, let me see, Warm 10. Warm 10 is probably the closest color to my skin, which is this color here. And I'm going to be using probably Chestnut for my highlight and contouring, for my contouring, and for my highlight I'll be using the Banana foundation stick. So I've used this before and I kind of like it. I know a lot of people hate it, but I like it. And but for the contouring and highlighting, I've not tried it out, so I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to use this all over my face like that. So you might be thinking I'm using a lot, but I'm not actually, because once I use my brush, like it takes away pretty much 80% of the product, so I'm left with nothing. So that is some more on. And plus this is like really affordable, so it's okay if I use a lot. Okay, enough Zahira. That's enough. Okay, so I'm going to be using this brush from Morphe, the M439. It's a bit dirty because I just used it just now. So I'm just going to use this and buff it out. So you can see that it buffs out really fast and really easily. So I don't know what people are complaining about when it comes to this foundation, because I like it a lot. Now if you see it, my face like becoming whiter here, it's only because I have like a light in my face here. Yeah, this light, so that's why it looks super bright. Just move it a bit, okay. Just putting it really close to my skin, so I face so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Otherwise, you can't see shit. Okay, so I am now going to use concealer. So the concealer that I'll be using today will be, what is this? I'm going to mix biscuit and custard. Biscuit and custard. So I'm just going to use custard, no, biscuit first. And custard after that. And to blend it out, I'm just going to use a really small brush from Sigma, which is a precision round. What is this? P8 something? P8. So I'm first going to blend out the lighter parts, of course, and I'm going to be using my little sponge, my beauty blender, and just bounce. Now it's baking, and I'm going to be using this. Oops. And my tiny beauty blender. Here. I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm using this color here, which is the medium brown. Let's go in with blush, and I'm going to be using the Kylie palette, Kylie's Diary blush, and I don't know what color this is. I don't know if it's Virginity or First Date. That's just this one here. Smile and for highlight, I'm going to be using Becca's Opal. Makeup Forever, just this one here. A bit more lighter. Well, obviously it's going to be the Kylie Jenner color. Why do I speak like that? Kylie Jenner's lip color in Valentine, so beware. It's a really intense color, so I'm just going to use it now. this really super intense color here. And so that's pretty much the makeup done. So I hope you enjoyed this look, and all in all, I'm just going to spray this all over my face. This is from Kat Von D. That's pretty much the look done. I hope you enjoyed this look, and please stay tuned and watch my other videos. Talk to you really soon. Bye bye.